What's up, guys? So, welcome to part 2 of this London Celebration Q&A. Looks like we got a decent amount of people watching right now. A bunch of you guys in the chat, a bunch of questions already. So, hope everyone's doing good. We're going to jump right into it. So, before we start, I just wanted to show this video we'll be doing later today. So after this stream at 2 p.m. Eastern time, I'll be on Seriously Star Wars channel, and we're doing a live there to discuss the Star Wars Celebration Funko Pops or lack thereof. Excuse me. So definitely check that out. It's going to be a fun talk with my buddy Chris over here. So link for that is in the description down below. So we're going to just jump right into it. Now, I see there's some questions in here already, and some of them might have got cut off. So if you commented your question earlier today or in the past week since this has been up and I don't get to it, I apologize. It's not there. So I'm going to start off with the first question that I do see, and I'm going to try to get through as much as this as possible. So I might not get to everyone's question, so just keep that in mind. I'm going to try to. I know the last live we did, we had a few people sending super chats. That's much appreciated. So all those, if you guys send any super chats, I will read those for sure, just because I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. But it's not necessary, guys. So comment your questions. I'll try to get through as much as possible. For you, for you guys watching this on the replay, you could comment questions as well if it doesn't get answered, and I'll try to get back to as many as I can. But I mean, guys, celebration is this week. We are in celebration week right now, which is, it doesn't feel like it yet. It'll feel like it on Tuesday when I head to the airport for sure. All right, so Mitchell Format Man left a question earlier. So he said, I have a Lightspeed ticket for the store at 1. When should I best be there? Can you go straight through, or should you be there earlier to get in line, even though you have a reservation? No, you should be able to show up right at 1. I mean, I don't know how strict they're going to be with the times, like if they'll let you in 5-10 minutes earlier. But I mean, what you could do is just 5 or 10 minutes before head by and kind of see how it is. Maybe they'll let you in right away. But if your reservation's 1, you should be able to show up anytime between 1 and 1:30 and kind of just walk right in. Okay, and he had 2 questions now. So, can you still buy photo ops on site, or do you have to reserve in advance? Nope. You can buy photo ops autographs there as long as the guest has not sold out. So as long as they're still available, you can. Yeah. I bought 2 photo ops before, and there's one that I know I'm gonna buy when I'm there. I'm just waiting till I'm there to buy it. That way I don't feel as bad as spending all this money earlier and having all these photo ops now. That way it's more of like a impulse buy, even though it's premeditated. So all right, Jacko says, just wondering, because it's my first celebration, how do you get to will call to pick up your badges? And also, what is the process of collecting your badges at will call? So that is a good question. So I'm going to show you guys 2 things, and I got to send the other thing actually now that I think about it. Bear with me 1 second. So for will call, it is actually on the map. So it is right here is where you'll pick all that stuff up. So if you go by Thursday, the day before, or any of the days, they should have a ton of signs literally everywhere letting you know like where to go to line up for this, where to go to line up for that. And I'm trying to find, I literally just sent it to somebody. Let me go to, where was this at? Here we go. And I'm going to just send this to my computer so I can bring it up on the screen. But what I'm sending over is the will call hours. So they do open earlier than the event. And if you're in London by Thursday, you can go the day before the show starts and actually get your stuff earlier. So these are the will call hours right here. So Thursday from 2 to 8, you can pick up your badges. And basically all 4 days of the show, 8 a.m. is when they open. So you can get there at 8, and it's a super quick process to get your badge. So it should be super simple, super easy. But again, when you get to the Excel Center, there should be signs everywhere. But from here on the map, it's this general area right here for badge pickup. So there'll probably be like outside here signs, and you can get it there, something, something, something. I don't know, but it'll be straightforward. It usually always is. All right, we got 41 people watching right now. I appreciate all 41 of you guys, but the video right now has 11 likes, guys. So if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, it'd be nice to see 41 likes for 47 viewers. It'd be nice to see 47 likes. So if you guys wouldn't mind, hit that like button. Green Mando says, do you have to queue early for things on the kid stage? No, not really. No, it doesn't get crazy like that. If there is stuff there and you know about it, maybe get there a little earlier if you want a closer spot by the kid stage. But other than that, shouldn't be too bad. And then Green Mantle also says, I'm not going to buy that many pins, but from the experience, I was thinking of getting a few. In your opinion, what are the best pins to get from the celebration? Really depends on what you like. Some of the vendor pins on the floor are cool to get, especially if you are already planning on going to going to those vendor booths to buy stuff anyway. So like I'll bring up real quick. Let's see so you guys can see it. So these are the 10 sponsor pins that are going to be on the vendors on the floor. So those would be kind of cool to get. They'll be a little tricky to get, but they'll be memorable for sure if you like any of those characters. But I mean, at some of these booths, it's kind of free with purchase. So like Heroes and Villains, say if you were going to buy some stuff from there anyway, you're going to get it for free. So like, why not? And then I know Wicked Brick and Pins on Fire are both selling it for 10 pounds each, which is awesome. So you can straight up buy it. Forbidden Planet hasn't announced yet, but like I know Forbidden Planet booth has a lot of really, really cool stuff that you might end up getting anyway, from like pins to comics to books. So just keep that in mind. There's a chance to get free pins when you already buy stuff from these certain booths. All right. On the site, it says you can arrive 8 a.m., but if you're queuing in the standby line for the main panels, can you get there earlier? So the site says, like, according to Excel, you can't line up earlier than 8 a.m. I know there's going to be people there earlier than that to check and to test. And like at 8 a.m., it's not like everybody's going to magically show up and then casually form a line. There's going to be people waiting around. So according to them, you can't line up earlier than 8. But if I were you and you're trying to get in the standby line, I would kind of get there a little earlier, even if you're hanging out a little bit away. That way, when it hits 8, you can walk up quick to be one of the first in the line there for the general admission line. Because after that line, you get inside, then you got to go to the standby line for the panels. So it's going to be a mission. It'll be fun for sure because you're going to be surrounded by so many people you could talk to, connect with. But if you want to be in the front of that line, I'm pretty sure you'll need to get there earlier than 8. So Paul Chambers said, will you be able to film and take photos at the panels at the Celebration and Galaxy stage? No and no. You might be able to snap a quick couple photos, but typically those panels, the main panels, has security walking around nonstop. Now, I've snapped a few pictures, got a little bit of video, but every single time I got yelled at. So keep that in mind. You're not supposed to, because generally you're seeing stuff before other people, and some of the stuff that you might see in this panel might not be released ever, or it might not be released online immediately. So like the Mando Plus panel in Anaheim, we got the trailer there and it didn't release to YouTube for months afterwards, which is wild. So that's kind of why you can't film and record in those panels. And that's kind of why it's raffle, just because they want to keep it like control of it. Sam says, hello. Hello there, Sam. The normalizer. Oh, I love your picture. I just had some pizza for breakfast right now, literally before the stream. That's why I was like a minute late. What do you think is the coolest pin? Rancor. It's gonna be like this big, jumbo Rancor. So I'm super excited for that bad boy. The Black Arrow. I only have one question. I love this question. I haven't even read it yet. Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. It is a tragedy indeed. Thank you, Black Arrow, for that amazing question. Alexander, what's up? What's up? How you doing? What up, Mikey? Yo, what panels will you be attending? So hopefully all of them. I won the Ahsoka panel, Kenobi, and villains. But through some friends, I might be able to get Lucasfilm and Bad Batch. So waiting on that. So yeah, I'm trying to go into all of them. Yeah, but the main ones I really, really want to see is Lucasfilm because I want to see like the movie announcements. I'm very, very curious because allegedly it went from being one movie announcement to the rumor is three, which blows my mind and worries me. But I'm gonna just see what happens. And then the Ahsoka panel because I'm like 99.7% sure we're gonna get the trailer and it's gonna like blow our minds. All right, Freya Thomas, when should I do a queue for a photo op? Good question. And I literally just did this yesterday at MegaCon in Orlando, and it was done by Epic Photos. So it depends on the time of your photo. So your photo will have the time. Hopefully everything is running on time there, which at celebrations that I've experienced, it has. MegaCon was a mess. But say if your photo's at 1 p.m. on your ticket, it'll say you can start lining up at 1:45. I would get to that area like 1:30ish. That way you could be closer to the front where they let people in to line up for that. That way, when they say, okay, whoever has hue and photo at 1 p.m., we're lining you up right now in line 15. You could be one of the first ones in that line, and you'll be one of the first ones in. So, yeah, no more than a half hour before the actual time because they won't start queuing you up until 15 minutes before. So, Ethan says, can you record photos, ops, and autographs? So typically, no. Photo ops, no. Unless you have one of those stealthy like button cams or something that's kind of like camouflaged in that doesn't look like a camera and you're just recording. I've seen video like that, but no, no. And for autographs, I don't know. I guess it depends. I haven't done a lot of autographs, but I've seen people take quick pictures as they're autographing it, or even like if someone's with a friend, their friend is kind of like recording as they're getting their autograph and talking. So for the autographs, I would say try. If they're gonna shoot you down, they'll let you know. But I mean, you won't know till you try. And another thing you can do too is like while you're in line waiting for your autograph, you'll see other people getting their autograph. See if anybody else is doing it, and if like security or anybody there is telling them not to. That way you'll know. Because if you see everyone in line in front of you getting yelled at, guess what? You're gonna get yelled at too. All right. Do you think I will be able to get into a panel with the standby line if I start queuing at 5 a.m.? Possibly. So possibly. You'd have a really good jump on everyone else being there that early. You just got to make sure wherever you're hanging out until they let you line up at 8, you get to the front and get in quick. Now, there's still always a chance that even then you might not get in, but you would have the best chance above anybody else. So, Borat, very nice. I like you. Do you have to pay to meet people? Kind of, yeah. If you want to get a photo or autograph, you have to pay, but you could kind of meet them in the sense of seeing them up close if you go by the live stage. So they did announce the live stage, like who's going to be there, what times. So you'll kind of meet them and see them up close if you're by the live stage at that time. But that's about it. Richard, what's up? Hello there from the UK. What's up? Yo, Grogs is here. Yep. The little guy is always here. Where I go, he goes. Except for London. I haven't decided if I'm going to lug him over there. We'll see. Danny Fandom's in the building. Morning, everyone. What's up? What's up? How do I get into will call? You just go to the Excel Center and you just go to will call. There's no like special way. I haven't been there, so literally you just show up and there should be signs that say ticket pickup or will call or this or that. It's right here on the map. So if you open up your app, the map is there. This is where will call is, and that's where you'll go. But the morning, whatever day you go to Excel, there'll be signs there. So if you guys aren't subscribed, be sure to subscribe. I might be actually getting a video out Thursday called Day Zero of London Celebration, where I go by the Excel sensor. So I might have some footage out the day before, kind of showing you guys, hey, this is how it looks when you walk up. These are the signs here. This is where you go for that. So I'm going to try to knock that out potentially on Thursday. So be sure to subscribe and take a look at that video. I will drop it probably sometime that Thursday as soon as I can get it out. So just so people can see it. Karuba. Hi, I have a Saturday ticket and I'm planning to buy a 4-day ticket. Do you think both will clash with each other if activated under the same name? No, you should be fine. Because you got to think, what about the people that have a family of 4 and they buy all the ticket? You should be fine. You should be good. Just buy it. And you're going from 1 day to 4 days. Awesome. Very good decision. I have a blank cover C3PO comic. Will there be any sketch artists there? I think so. Actually, I want to say I saw one of the artists in Artist Alley that has like the exclusive art prints you could buy. He is doing graphics. He has like blank comics, and there's like a like maybe a clone trooper on the cover, just the helmet, and he filled in like the rest. So he was doing custom stuff. So yeah, there should be some there for sure. You have to just go by Artist Alley, which let's take a look. I didn't even look to see where that was yet. Where the heck? Oh, right here. Art show. So this area right here where it says art show, that's Artist Alley. So take it there. You'll find someone for sure. There's a lot of talented artists there. I'm very excited to meet them, and maybe I'll even be able to like kind of interview a couple of them for the channel because I am picking up 3 prints while I'm there. And this is my first time ever getting prints. And I've talked to almost all of them, all 3 of them, before going over there about the prints, and a few other artists I've been talking to too, like through DMs and comments. So they're all really nice and really cool, and they pretty much do almost all the celebrations too, which is cool. So according to the map, the will call is inside the convention center. Yeah, they'll have to be access to it beforehand because like if you look at this, they're not open on Thursday, but they have hours. And then these 4 mornings, they open at 8, 2 hours before. So there'll be like clear signage and staff directing you on where to go. So definitely, I wouldn't stress that too much. Andy C, thanks for all the advice at our first celebration. Cut a pint with your name on it in the Fox. Let's go. Do you think Funko will have lots of other rare and exciting stocks other than limited exclusives? No, no, and no. So again, if you didn't see this, the link for this video is in the description. We're going live at 2 p.m. Eastern time to actually go in on this exact question. Because no, Funko, I don't know what their deal is, and I love Funko. I probably have like a good almost 250, 300 Funko Pops. So it's a big part of my collecting. I've been messing with Funko since 2015, right? But this is the first celebration where I'm like, what are you dudes doing? Like, you only have 2 exclusives. Why are you gonna rent? And let's look on the map too, right? Look how big Funko's booth is. Funko's booth is double Hasbro's booth. So Funko's booth is double Hasbro's booth. Hasbro has no product. They're gonna give you a beautiful QR code to scan and pay shipping for their exclusive. Lego's booth is decent size. I hope they have stuff because I want to leave with something. But like, look how big Funko's booth is, bro. How much was it to rent this massive booth and you have 2 Funkos? So it scares me because, like, as a business financially, that makes no sense. But I'm gonna die laughing if I walk into the Funko booth and all they have is two Funkos. So maybe they'll have other stuff, like maybe they'll have the 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi pops there early, which would be a smart business decision because I would buy the whole set. But I don't know, man. It's Sunday. Celebration is this week, and they haven't told us nothing. So if we don't hear anything Monday through Friday, we all saved a lot of money on Funko because it's just those 2 pops. So, but yeah, I'll if you see me, especially at the Fox for that night party, I appreciate that pint. Jason says, I have an autograph book for 10 a.m. on Monday. The doors open at 10. So how does that work? You'll just have to queue up in the general admission line, and as soon as you get in, go right to where the autographs are. So that's crazy. They started it right at 10. Now, there is a chance maybe they'll have like a separate queue in the morning for the autograph section. Excuse me. But I don't know. The only thing they confirmed they're going to have a separate queue for in the morning is if you won Celebration Stage panel. If you won that, there's a separate line, and supposedly everybody else is just in the general admission line. But since yours is right at 10, get there early, and you're going to have to run. Well, you don't got to run, but you have to, just speed walk over there. Behind the screen, I got a reservation for the show store at 4:30 on Monday. So really at the end of Celebration, does that mean they will put all stock out there? So you'll be fine no matter when it is, to be honest. So there'll be stock all throughout all the days. And if stuff sells out, you could ask them. They have more in the back, so they'll be able to bring your stuff out. So you'll be good. The only thing you wouldn't get is say if there's a limited exclusive that's numbered, that there's only like 500 of these, 1,000 of these. Those they put out a set number each day, but they haven't revealed or announced anything. So it should just be all regular stuff. Wow, we got 79 of you guys, 77 viewers right now. So if all you guys would hit that like button, it would be much appreciated. Man, this chat is going on. Let's go. Oh, wait a second. So we got our first super, much appreciated, from Vinto's Vault. Chris, what's up? Hello there. Safe travels this week, pal. May the force be with you. Yes, you too. I'll be seeing you this week. Appreciate the super chat, my guy. But yeah, man, it's this week. All right. So Alexander says, so the queuing works like you are queuing unofficially till 8, then you queue inside for 2 hours, and then you come in right. Yep, exactly. So yeah, basically it'll be every man for himself before 8, but it should usually be pretty organized with whoever's there for the most part, because we're all fans, so we all want to be fair, be respectful. And then at 8, you'll be in the official celebration queue outside waiting or wherever they have it. Then you'll go right in at 10. Yep, exactly. I have a Lightspeed lane reservation for Sunday, 10 and 10:30. I also have a duel with Hayden at 12. You think there's enough time for me to shop? Yeah, you should be good. Just get there. I would get there early on Sunday so you could try to get in the store right at 10. That way you have like a solid hour and a half in there to like really take it all up. And then I would try to get to that duel, that area by like 11:30 the latest, bro. It's probably gonna be a zoo. Mine is on Sunday too. I don't even remember what time. I don't know. It's on Sunday though. But I'm gonna be a lunatic, and I'll probably get to mine an hour before. Or I'm gonna kind of play the game and see how it works the few days before and see how bad it is. If the areas don't get super crowded, then I'm not gonna stress it. I'm just gonna do a half hour. But if it looks like a madhouse, I'm gonna get there an hour before and kind of just lurk in the shadows like a Sith. Venza, hey bro, big fan. Thank you, appreciate that. Predictions for 2025 Celebration. You heard it here first. Orlando. Nah, I'm guessing. I would guess Orlando 2025. It only makes sense for so many reasons. It hasn't been there since 2017. It hasn't been there since Galaxy's Edge is open. It hasn't been there since the Star Cruiser is open. So it would only make sense like for a business, because it's Disney, right? Lucasfilm, to put it somewhere where if most people go, they'll probably plan it to be a big trip and do Disney, maybe stay at that hotel or whatever if they could afford it. So yeah, I'm guessing Orlando. That's my selfish guess because I'm an hour away from Orlando, so it'd be so easy. I'm not an hour away from London, guys. I'm an 8-hour flight from London, so which is fine though because I love London. I went there once in 2018. Everyone there's so nice. I love you guys. I cannot wait to be back. Tumas, hello, greetings from Finland. What's up? I'd love to go to Finland. Is each photo op group clearly queuing in its own queue, or is there only one? Is it easy to find groups queue? Oh, so for the photo ops, you go to that general area. So let's bring up this handy dandy map. Where the heck is it? Oh, it's a big area. So it'll be in this area, and you'll see there'll be an area that has all the tables with the autographs, and there'll be an area for photos. So there'll be an area like a square taped off that you can't get into, and that's where they'll have the separate lines for all the photos. And then outside that is when everyone will wait for them to be called in. So say if your photo's at 1 p.m., you're group one, they start lining group one up first in this line, and then group two would be next. So they do it in that order. You'll kind of see when you get there. But it's pretty structured for the most part as long as everything runs smooth. Are the photo op prints in a protective wrapped or something, or do they hand you? No, they give you nothing. They give you nothing at all. So I have I think it's called a Itoya binder that has sleeves in it. It's like for art prints for photos. So it's an 8.5 by 12 binder that I have. I have it in my backpack. The minute they give me my photo, it goes right in the sleeve. So you could bring something. There's always vendors there that sell like the little plastic sleeves, the hard plastic sleeves, so you could put your photos in. So you could either buy it there, but it's always overpriced, or grab something beforehand, whether you bring sleeves or you get that little I think it's called Itoya, something like that, art book. So yeah, they give you absolutely nothing. So yeah. Venza, my boy. Okay, we got boys in the chat. What's up? Oh wow, this chat is lit. Oh, so we got our second super. Ethan, thank you. Most underrated YouTuber on God. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. I'm just a regular fan, man, just like you guys. I just do it in front of the camera. So, but I appreciate that, man. It is much appreciated. All right, let's see. Where was I at? Mm-mm-mm, 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 Oh wow, this chat is there's a lot in here. So guys, again, I'm gonna try to get to everyone's questions and stuff, but there's a lot in this chat, so we're gonna be here a while. The last stream was like I thought it was gonna be like 45 minutes, maybe an hour. We were on there for almost 2 hours, so I don't know if I have 2 hours today. I'm gonna try to get as much as possible. All right, so Kate says we go on Sunday, Easter Day, and can't arrive before 9:15 due to times of train operating. How long will it take to get in at this time? We have Lightspeed ticket for the Celebration store at 11:30. Also, you mean you probably won't get there till like 9:15? You're fine. Once it opens at 10, like it clears out. The whole queue gets in like 10, 15 minutes. So you'll be fine. And if your light speed is for the start 11:30, you got plenty of time. You could show up anywhere between 11:30 and 12. So you could literally stroll up 11:59, walk in, and spend as much time in the store as you want. Oh, you're live. What's up, man? Well, of course I'm live. We live, baby. Do you have to get out from line to pick up your badges? So if you don't have your badges, you do it before that. So the first thing you're gonna do when you get there, go to will call, get your badges, then get in line. Because that line that you're in is just to get in, and all they're gonna check is that you're wearing your badge around your neck or you have it on you. So I'm in trouble. No, why you're not in trouble, bro? It's all good. All right, Chris. Hello there. Have a safe journey across to England and hope to see you at the con. You enjoy your last con, and the photo with Hayden looked great. Yeah, oh man, that was such an amazing experience. So I met Hayden yesterday, and it was through Epic Photo Ops, and it was like a 5-second experience because it's so quick. His line was crazy, but it was such an amazing experience. He connected with me so much just through like, hey, how you doing? Shaking his hand, the eye contact. We took the picture. Have a nice day. Like, just oh man. So I'm gonna flex a little bit on you guys right now because like I have not stopped looking at this picture, but I'm gonna show you my picture with Hayden yesterday. So right here, look at this guy. I was like a kid at Christmas, and I got the Darth Vader shirt on. But yeah, man, this was such an experience. I mean, yeah, these photo ops can get kind of pricey, but meeting somebody that I grew up watching that means so much to me, like I will never forget this moment. It was priceless. So yeah, man. Yes, yes. Cannot wait to be over there. What photo ops do you want to purchase on site? Oh, so my impulse one, I want to grab the trio photo for the Clone Wars with with Ashley, Matt, and the Kenobi voice actor. I always forget his name. Those three, because it's only 159 pounds, which is kind of insane because Ashley by herself is 169 or 179. And the only reason this is this price is the 15-year anniversary of Clone Wars. After this, every show that they're at, that photo op is like double or triple the price. So, all right. So, hold on one second. We got another super chat. Let me bring that up. Nezran with the £5. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Unlikely I can buy you a drink at the event, so this will have to do. Thanks for all your helpful videos, bro. Yo, thank you so much. That will go straight to a drink for sure, just for you. I appreciate that so much. All right, so wow, there's a lot in here. I'm scrolling through. 1 second, guys. I lost my space. Wow, there's a lot in this chat. Darth Collectius, what's up, my guy? Tony, thanks for going live at a reasonable time for your UK subs. Yeah, so my last one, I kind of just the day before, like, oh, I'm just gonna go live and answer questions, and like that was the time that was convenient for me because like I got off of work, this and that, and like some people commented like, damn, I'm gonna be sleeping. I'm like, wow, you're right. So that's why I planned this one. I wanted to do this a lot sooner. I just didn't have the time to give you guys the good time of right now. So it worked out, but glad you appreciate that. How early for a Return of the Jedi panel, bro? I would say at least an hour or more. I would get there an hour before and see if the line looks massive because that's first come, first serve. But it's Return of the Jedi panel. So and most people might expect like surprises. Like I don't want to start any rumors to get anybody hyped, but like if there's gonna be a big surprise at the show, it's gonna be at the 40th Return of the Jedi panel. And who do you think is gonna be? Of course. Now, I'm not saying I know that, I heard that, or it's gonna happen for sure. There's a possibility it might not, but like for him being who he is, and I'm not gonna say the M word, but you guys know who I'm talking about. For him to not show up for the 40th of his movie, like I mean, he could be busy. Like, I love the man regardless, but if there's gonna be a surprise and everyone's gonna go buck wild, it's gonna be at that panel. So those pins are really cool this year. Yes, they are. Maybe already asked, how likely are you to get into one of the main panels by joining standby? There's always a chance. You never know. I'll say it's more likely the earlier you're there. The earlier you're there, the closer you are to the front, the better chance. So, yeah, we'll see. Yes, when should you start queuing? Yeah, like I said, go by like an hour before. Maybe even swing by an hour and a half before. Just kind of just casually stroll by and see if it's starting. The minute you see it starting, hop in. Because if you're with a group of people, you could have one person stand there and you guys can kind of hang out. And then one person could walk off, go do this, do that, come back. Then you can kind of trade off. So just keep that in mind because you don't want to miss that panel potentially. Ella, I've never done signings before. They only signed one thing. I was thinking of bringing a Funko and a small piece of art I made too. Those sign as much as you pay for. So my friend yesterday at MegaCon got 20 autographs from Rosario Dawson, but she bought 20 autograph tickets. So you have to pay per autograph. So you have to buy 2 autograph tickets. You could get your Funko signed, and then you could get your art signed. So depending on who it is, that might be worth it to you. If you could afford it, it might be a little pricey, but you could buy 1,000 tickets. So, which is kind of cool for my friend because, man, so she had like 20 autographs because she was getting it for a bunch of friends that couldn't go to MegaCon. So she got to spend all that time there with Rosario, which is crazy. You become best friends in that a little bit of time. So sponsor pins are from exhibitors. Other pins you showed in your last video are the show store. Why? Yes, it is. So, and I love the pins. I'm a sucker. So these 10 are at 10 vendors on the floor, 10 exhibitors on the floor. Then if you go to the show store, it's all this. So you have mystery boxes, you have a bunch of different 3-packs, you have the logo pin. These 3 incentive pins you're able to buy with when you hit a certain threshold. So like you have to spend like $100, $150, $200, and then you'll be able to buy all 3. That's the only way to get them. Then you got like logo pins, you got mystery helmet pins, deluxe pins, 40th pin. So all these pins are in the Celebration store. These 8, why do I keep saying 10? Did I say 10 earlier? These 8 are at these specific vendors. So you'll have to go to Stance, Moby Fox, Wicked Brick, Rhino Shield, Atomic Mass Games, Forbidden Planet, Heroes and Villains, and Pins on Fire. And it's pretty impossible to get all of them in one day. Keep that in mind. So if you're only going for one day, pick at least 2 or 3 of these there and go to them in the order you want the most. So say if you want Chopper, Snips, and Sabine, make sure you go to Forbidden Planet first. When you're done, go to Heroes and Villain. When you're done, maybe you'll get lucky and they'll still have some at Pins on Fire. So I bought my Friday ticket for Will Call, but can't pick it up on Thursday. I was just wondering, can I use the confirmation email to get in on Friday? No, so you'll just go by Will Call Friday when you get there. That has to be the first thing you do. You have to go get your badges first at Will Call. Then you could go into the line to get in, or just go in if you get there after that time. So squash a lot, Tull. Hey, I didn't get into panels and don't really want to be anything apart from a few book. What else is there to do there? I'm going on Sunday. Oh, there's so much to do. My first celebration, I did none of that stuff. I did no autographs. I did no photo ops. I didn't even know what a panel was or how you get to them. So I literally just walked the floor. So your first celebration, go in and just do and see as much as you can. Download the app because there's a ton of panels that you could just walk into. So if you're only going Sunday, see all the panels that are Sunday, and then you could kind of check which ones you like. That way, when that time comes, you could just swing by, maybe check out a panel or two. Celebration store, if you didn't get a reservation, just you might be able to line up. Usually the line is shorter by the end of the day, so you probably be able to do that. But the floor is going to be full of tons of vendors. There's going to be amazing cosplay everywhere, inside and outside. You're going to have so much to do. You're good. You're good for sure. Eric. Wait, where I just saw Eric's thing. Cyrus B Review, what's up? Star Wars Sith. I'm chilling, man. How you doing? Oh, this is fitting. We have exactly 66 viewers right now. So hopefully, let me check. Hopefully I have 66 likes because that is one of my favorite numbers. Oh, we're at 50 likes right now, guys. Can I get 16 more? Can we get to 66? Order 66 likes. Do you think it's worth queuing up for the panels? So I think it depends on you and how many days you're going. If you're going one day, it's up to you if you want to utilize all that time for it. But at the end of the day, if you get there early to line up for a panel, you're gonna get in at 10, and say you don't get into that 11 a.m. panel, you only really wasted an hour of con time from 10 to 11 with the show being open. So it's worth the risk. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, try it. And even if you're there for a couple days, try it the first day. That way you know how it works. That way maybe you'll know for the next days if you even want to go through that, or maybe you'll learn some tips and tricks on how to make it smoother. Lars in the building. I love your picture. Your cat, it looks startled. Are there food stalls? Yes, there's a bunch. If you go to Excel, if you Google Excel London, like food, there's I think they have like a little food court map that they show on their website. So there's stuff there. I'm bringing a bunch of like food and snacks in my bag because I'm not gonna lie, con food's usually kind of pricey, overpriced, and it's never that good. So it's good in a pinch if you're just starving and you want to grab something. But from my experience, it's always been super expensive, never left me satisfied. So I'm bringing stuff with me for sure. Georgie, hello there. If you have an autograph or photo op at 10 and the main panel starts at 11, what is the likelihood of making it to the panel? Oh, VIP, you're good. Bro, you're good. So maybe this is your first time with VIP. I had VIP at Anaheim. Shout out to Ty. But for VIP, you get in at 9:30 to the floor, right? So you're in a half hour before everyone else. You don't have to wait in a line. So then you could go right to where your photo and autograph is and wait. That way you'll be the first one right at 10. And for VIP, they save you spots at the panel. So you literally just show up and you'll be good. But don't yeah, just go get your photo op autograph at 10 and then haul ass to the panel. That way you could get a good seat for sure. Yeah, VIP is so nice. Oh, now most people like when they look at it, they're like, "Oh wow, $900, $100, whatever, $900, $1,000." Like it's pricey, but after going to two celebrations and with regular and doing VIP, if you can get it, some of the stuff is just priceless, man. Like in Anaheim, waking up at 9 o'clock and just getting there at 9:30 was so nice. Like in Chicago, Orlando, we woke up at 5 a.m. We were there by 6. Like you're there for hours. So if you can afford it and ever have a chance to get VIP, do it. I'm kind of worried that will they give me my badges at will call? My badges will arrive tomorrow to my country, but I'd have to declare them. No, you're good. Just go there and explain it to them, and they'll reissue it for you. The only thing that sucks that I saw they've been saying now, they're not going to refund you on shipping. So we all took that L if you didn't get it. But yeah, just go by there and let them know, hey, you guys are clowns. You sent it late. It got here late. You're a clown. Give me a new badge. That's all you got to do. And then when you get back from the show, you'll have an extra. Oh, you're the one with the Jedi badge, right? Oh no, 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 no. You'll have an extra badge, and then you'll be good to go. Lars, I've been selected for a Ahsoka panel. Let's go! I'm so hyped. Yes. Is there anybody from the UK? I think if you mean in this chat, yeah, there's a bunch. There's a bunch so far. Is the merch in the store worth it because it's really expensive? Honestly, I would say it's not really worth it for it being the merch that it is, but I would recommend getting a couple of things, whether you get one shirt or you get a pin or a magnet or a cup, just for a memory and the experience, right? Like this hat. I love this hat. I had the t-shirt, but like every celebration I've been to, I've gotten the logo shirt. So I would say for at least one thing, because you want to have like a memory of something that you got there. Now you don't have to. Now, if it was better quality, I probably would want a lot of the stuff, but it's not gonna be like the best quality, but it's worth it for the experience. Forensic candy. Do you need to wear a mask? Nope. Uh-uh. And at Anaheim, they said, yeah, you need to wear a mask. I was there 4 days. I didn't wear a mask once. All right, behind the screen. If so, which will you recommend? Bro, what are you talking about? Oh, so the merch. What are y'all doing back there? Sorry, these cats, they're like children. Hold on, let me see. Check one thing real quick. All right, where was I at? Right here. Oh yeah. So I answered that before. Kind of like, whatever you like. If I was only gonna get like one thing, I mean, I like the pins. I also like the magnets because I have it on my fridge. So every time I go to my fridge, I have the magnets from the past few celebrations. So it's kind of cool, like having that memory like with me daily, basically. Oh man, yo, rest in peace to my boy Tech. It's really funny. I had this handy, and if you haven't watched Bad Batch, sorry, but this person with the comment ruined it first, not me. It wasn't me. But it sucks. I'm holding off and hoping there's a twist and they found him and they're just have him in the lab. But he's probably gone, man. I don't know. And 100%, do you think they will announce season 3 of Bad Batch at the panel? So I was so confused as to why is there a Bad Batch panel? Like the show's cool, but it's not like panel worthy, especially when it's ending. They have to be making the big announcement of season 3. And the way it ended, if you haven't watched my reaction to it, it's on my channel. Check it out. The ending had me so confused, right? And like, I have so many questions. Goose, shut up. I'm live. These cats, man. So I have so many questions and want to know. So I'm like 99.8% sure the Bad Batch panel will announce season 3. I mean, they kind of have to. Like the way it ended on a cliffhanger, you're not going to finish the show like that. David Farmer will be there on Sunday. Me in full book of Boba and Mrs. F in Jawa costumes. Hope to see you and say hi. Hey, yeah, if you see me, say hi. I'll definitely get you in the video, especially in some dope cosplay. Yeah, that's awesome. I didn't get any panels, and it's my first celebration. Do you think you'll enjoy it? So I see a lot of this on the Facebook group. A lot of people like complaining and worried and stressed that they didn't get a panel. Yo, panels are cool, but it's not the point of celebration at all. Because like eventually the stuff that's in the panels comes out. Even if it's a few months later, you'll see that trailer later. Maybe it'll be the same day you'll see the trailer. So I mean, it's cool if you could get in, but like when I look forward to celebration, it's not really for that 1 hour panel. It's just for the experience of meeting people, collecting these pins, getting some cool merch, finding random vintage stuff on the floor, seeing cosplay that blows my mind, and stuff like that. So my first celebration, I did nothing, no panels, time of my life, and I haven't missed a celebration since then. Same thing for London. Like the panel's a panel. You'll have just as much fun doing everything else. So do not even stress it. Another thing too, be sure to be on like those Facebook groups and Discords because like sometimes people like change their mind and can't go and they give away QR codes. So not gonna lie, like in Chicago, somebody blessed me with a QR code for the good stage, and I had a QR code for the streaming stage, and I went right back into that same group and I gave it away to somebody. So like there's always a chance to get lucky. You might see last minute people say, hey, somebody DM me, PM me, I have a QR code, I can't make it, or whatever. So you never know, you might get lucky. So Manuel says, where to go for the COVID-free bracelet or whatever it's called? How is the Excel operating these days? I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, COVID-free bracelet, no idea. I know Anaheim had a bracelet that you've been vaccinated, but that they had those COVID restrictions, requirements, whatever. But as far as I know, nothing for London. So you just show up and go. Daniel, with the auto times, are you queuing for ages? Because I have an AD booked at 1 p.m. and I'm at 2 p.m. and wondering where I need to change the 2 p.m. one. Oh, Anthony Daniels, Ian McDermott. Let's go. I solved it. So, no, well, here's the thing. If they're on time, Goose. He's meowing. Like, come on. Oh, there'll be food coming at noon. You'll be all right. So, as long as they're on time at their tables, you should be fine. But like, if your time is 1 p.m., people start lining up way before that. So, in the area where the tables are, it's kind of open. So you could get there. So I would get there early That way you could be one of the first to get autographed, and then you could hop in the 2 p.m. line. So, yeah, you'll be waiting in line for quite a bit. Ethan, what's up? Do you have to print tickets out for photo ops and autographs? I believe for the autographs, it specifically says you have to. So I'm going to say yeah. For photos, you don't, but I do. And I just do because, like, you could show them the QR code, but, like, what if your internet doesn't load? You could take a screenshot. What if your battery dies? So you don't want to be in a scenario where you're in line and you can't show them the email or screenshot for some reason. I print it. So print it. Better safe than sorry. Not that that's happened to me, but I don't want to be in that situation where it does happen, you know? So, yeah. I lost my spot in the, here we go. All right, we got Jack. I've been told there's a separate queue at 8 a.m. for people with 10 a.m. store reservations. Is this the thing you've seen in the past? Maybe. Well, in the past, the Celebration store was kind of in a different area, so you could queue up for it. So it's possible. I don't know if I've seen anybody confirm that yet, but there is a good chance that they might have a separate line for that because they know people are going to go buck wild. So potentially, but I haven't seen it confirmed. Ludwika, hi again. Can I pay by card at Celebration store? You sure can. CHP, do you think there will be an official props costume exhibit like the Mandalorian one? Excuse me. At Anaheim? I don't know. I don't think so. There won't be the Mandalorian one because the reason that happened in Anaheim is because that all that set stuff was in LA. They literally hopped it up in a truck, drove it the 30 minutes to Anaheim, and displayed it. Now I know they are filming Rogue One, not Rogue One. You're the boy Cassian Andor. Andor is being filmed, I believe, right there in London, right? Somewhere by there. Maybe they'll have like a little like Andor experience. I don't know. But there's nothing confirmed. And this Mandalorian experience at Anaheim wasn't even announced until the Lucasfilm panel. So John Favreau came out. He's like, yo, I got my Mando stuff in the back. Go take a look. So I guess we'll see. Sounds about right. They wouldn't care as much for insurance or proof of signature. Yeah, for the badge. 5 a.m. LOL. Vader nerd. So I bought Hayden and Caroline. I thought you said Carol Baskin. I'm like, what? Caroline Blackiston's autographs from Monday when the ticket said at table. I've just been said times and they're now at the same time. Will I have time for both? So go to my.epicphotoops.com and make an account with your email. And sometimes in there, it lets you tweak the times. So if they have other times available, which they might, you might be able to switch one. If not, you'll have to go to Hayden first. Go to Hayden for get to Hayden an hour before and wait. And then when you finish with Hayden, hop in Caroline's line. That's all you could do. Baljit, I have Lightspeed reservation for the merch shop Saturday 4 p.m. Would you say it's better to queue up on Friday or even before? No, it doesn't matter. It's the same crap. It's the same stuff. Unless they reveal like, oh, there's an exclusive limited book or Funko or this or that that's numbered, then you'd want to be there right when it opens. It's gonna be the same stuff. You'll be fine. Planet Service. I really want to go to the Clone Wars panel, but I have Hayden and Hugh and Duo on Saturday at 3:40. It's or 5:40. I don't know. Whatever time that is. It's the only panel I really wanted to go to, but also, I know what you do. You go to Hugh and Hayden. I'm here. I'm gonna show you guys again. This. I'm gonna keep flexing this. If you have a chance to be next to this man, like look at my shoulder. I'm never gonna wash this shirt again. Like, look, I have his DNA, his fingerprints on my shirt. If you have a chance to meet this man, and like you, like me, we have the crazy one, the Hayden Hewen photo op. This is the first time ever in the history of life they have offered a dual photo op with them being at the same convention. You do not. That's like history. You don't want to miss that. You do not want to miss that. So once you walk out and you get that photo, you're gonna be like Clone Wars who? Because like you're gonna be so happy with that decision. So I mean, again, it's your decision. If you want to get rid of it, somebody will take that off your hands quick because I believe all the doers are sold out. But that is gonna be like a life-changing experience. Unless, yeah. Plus, for the Clone Wars panel, I'm probably gonna go to it. I think I'll probably try to record in there because they shouldn't be restricting in there. So you can just watch it on my channel. Just subscribe. Forensic Kende. Do you know if Lego will have an exclusive? Nothing's announced. I feel like no, if they haven't announced it yet. Hopefully they at least have some cool sets or some new sets early. So good luck with taking Grogs to Britain. Oh yeah, we'll see. What? Here, come here. Come here, Goose. Come here. Yep. Then get out of here. Sorry, guys. He's a little camera shy. His name is Goose because he starred in Captain Marvel. He was the cat in there. He lives with me. He's a flirkin. Tony C. Bad policy. I've not seen it on the website. Not sure what you're referring to. Behind the screen, my flight is this Friday night. Yes. I've got a spare showcase lottery win at the Galaxy stage if you want it for free. Spare show. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll get in touch with you. I might have one from my buddy already, but I appreciate that so much. So, man, thanks, Jack. CHP, how strict do you think they will be with no props? Oh, I really want to bring a Grogu for my photo op. So they did say that, didn't they? Right? Somewhere I thought I saw it. They'll probably be pretty strict, especially if they did announce it before. So, I mean, you can still have it on you and just like you can just try bring it with you. The worst they'll make you do is put it on the table before you go in. Because before you go in for the photo ops, there's like a little table right outside that you put your bag down on and stuff. You go in, take your photo, and you come out and grab your stuff. So you could try. If they say anything, be like, "Oh, it's for me to hold." But if you want them to hold it when you get in there, maybe be like, "Hey, hold this real quick." You might get lucky because they're not gonna say nothing to the actors. Like, come on, you're not gonna tell Anakin Skywalker you can't hold Grogu. Like, come on, give him the youngling. Even though I don't know if I trust him with it. I'm subscribed and really can't believe there's a person like you that is so nice and explains everything to people like me who wouldn't know literally anything without you. That's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I wish I would have had this. I wish I would have had all these details back in 2017 when I went to my first celebration because I went in not knowing a damn thing and I learned everything the hard way at 2017 Orlando, then at 2019 Chicago. So by 2022 Anaheim, I felt like a Jedi master in knowing how to do things, but actually I learned a lot more there. So now I think I've earned the rank of master. I'm on TikTok if you're interested. Oh, nice. Yeah, if you follow me on TikTok, comment on something that way I could follow you too. Do you think they will give away free stuff like posters? Oh, yes. So there will be free stuff galore everywhere. And then a lot of the fans that go that are part of the swag trading community give out a lot of stickers, pins, keychains, lanyards. So there'll be free stuff everywhere. A lot of the vendors on the floor, the exhibitors, they'll have free stuff too. Sometimes they'll be in front of their booth passing it out. Sometimes they'll have a table with stuff you could just take. So that's my favorite part is getting all the free stuff because I try to grab as much as possible, not to be selfish, but just because I want to bring stuff home to friends and family that can't make it. That way I can hook them up with a little mixed bag full of stuff, you know? Nezran, what's up? Your vids have been very helpful. Not sure if I'll run into you at some point, but we'll keep my eyes open. Might be a bit hard with the helmet on. Nice. So, hey, if you're cosplaying, I'll probably get you on my video. So if you see me recording, you'll know. Just yell, "Let's go," and I'll know. They will, Ethan, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. How does swag work? Is it trade only or giveaway? Or do you like walk up to someone who has swag and ask? So yeah, so people that it really depends on them. Usually they'll have stuff to give away. Then they'll have maybe a little bit fancier stuff that they'll want to save for trading with other people. Because some people make really detailed and intricate stuff to trade that they don't want to just necessarily give that away. Because like, hey, maybe it costs a lot more than the other stuff that they have. But usually, like you can kind of just ask them and they'll give it to you. Like I'm gonna have about 600 stickers on me. So if you see me, ask me for a sticker. I have a bunch. So I made a bunch of custom stickers. So I'll just be giving them away. I really don't care about trading. Like if someone has something they want to give me, cool, of course, I'll take it. But I'm really just gonna be giving stuff away. So oh, so we got another soup in the building. Brandon Taylor with the 4.99. Thank you, Brandon. Much appreciated. Do you think next celebration will be Orlando? 100%. I think that was like one of the first questions in the stream. I'm like so sure it's gonna be there. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It happens. I mean, I don't mind if it's somewhere different, but I kind of live by Orlando, so I'm being very selfish. But I think it only makes sense just because of Disney Galaxy's Edge, the Star Cruiser Hotel, Orlando Convention Center is huge. There's a lot of room there, so they could do a lot. And there's tons of hotels everywhere in Orlando, so it'll be easy. And a lot of people would make it like a legit family vacation, going to Disney, Universal, maybe come for longer than the show. So yeah, I'm pretty sure now. Next Monday is the closing ceremonies panel. It's at I think 4:30 p.m. London time. So whatever time that is here in the US, you could watch it live. I might be streaming it live on my channel, but at that panel, they'll announce the exact dates and location of the 2025 celebration. So definitely next Monday, we'll know for sure. It won't be rumors anymore. So, but thank you for the super chat. It is much appreciated. All right, let's see. Where was I at? Mm-mm-mm. Man, this chat is long, bro. Oh, where was I? And again, guys, I'm gonna try my best to get through, but there is a lot in here. So I'm just trying to find the space where I just was. Okay, I think over here. All right. Ludwika, a celebration stage is the only one that I need to stay in line to get in. No, so if you're trying to do the standby, I believe all the stages, like the Galaxy stage and the Twin Suns, should have standby lines. There'll be more signage there directing people and stuff, but I think there'll be separate lines too by those stages because they're all in 3 separate areas. That way you have a chance to possibly get into the streaming ones as well. Nerd Universe, do you think I have a chance to get a photo with Ashley even though I didn't pay for one? Because I only had enough for Hayden. I really want to pick with that woman. She's amazing. Oh, man. I mean, I don't want to say no, it's impossible, but like it's like a 1 in a million chance where you'll happen to be somewhere where she'll happen to walk out and you'll happen to say, "Hey, Ashley, can I get a quick photo and get a quick selfie?" Now it's possible. Like I got out of one of the panels in Anaheim and I was just kind of lingering around waiting for one of my buddy to use the bathroom or do something. And Sam Whitwer was right there talking with somebody. So I could have went up to Sam and got a photo, but I literally had a photo up with him earlier that day, which is ironic because I probably could have got another one. So there's always a chance, but like you have to be the luckiest person on the world, and the timing has to be perfect. She needs to be kind of by herself because if she's with security, they'll push you away. And you kind of have to be the first one to notice her because if a big crowd starts forming, she can't stop for everybody. So it's possible, but like don't get your hopes up, you know. Not spending any money on some Jar Jar figs anyway. Hey, he saved this one. Jar Jar confirmed saved this guy right here. Come on, show the man some respect. Even though it was Keller and Beck technically, but that ship looked like Jar Jar's specific ship from animated Clone Wars. So my theory is Jar Jar sent that ship with Keller and Beck to rescue Grogu. And maybe in the next flashback we see, whatever show it is, we see Ahmed hand deliver Grogu to Jar Jar on Naboo. How crazy would that be? I love wild theories. CHP, is it just me? I noticed the schedule of times posted for photo ops is very different to the times of photo ops on the purchase page and also my ticket. So the times posted, like, that's still on there. I think those are times that are available still to purchase. So if you mean on the website now, those are available that you can purchase. Gareth, what's up? Hello. At least we're both in the 1 minute fast lane to book the Funko store. I know, right? We get the Funko store easily and there's nothing there to buy. Like, what? Come on. Donut Donny. Looking forward to Star Wars Celebration after attending it in London in 2016. Had a COVID scare, but recovering now. Need to go and cheer myself up. Up the Empire. Yes, man. Yeah, get some rest. That way you'll be good to go for this Friday. CHP, thank you for all your helpful videos. Watching them has been a nightly routine. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Lucky you. At autograph opportunities, do you get a little chance to speak with the actor, or is it similar to the photo ops? No. You get a little chance for sure. So if that's something that you want to do, is try to talk to them or ask them a question, you can do that at autograph. Photo op, heck no. They're like, next, click, next, click, next. At photo ops, it's, hey, how you doing? Click, have a good day. Bye. Thank you. I love you. So at the autographs, you get to talk to them. And depending on the actor, I've seen some of them like take a little bit too long with people. And sometimes the line gets backed up, but they're spending time with you, which is awesome. So, no, for sure. Like, done, bro. Appreciate that. So, like Cyberspeed Review did, guys, let's hit that like if you can. We got 80 people watching right now. That's the most I've ever had in any of like my lives. So, I appreciate all 80 of you guys. And comment down below your questions. I'm going to try to get to as many as possible. If your question doesn't get answered, comment it once this video posts. Because once this video is done and I end it, I can't see this live chat no more, I don't think. So, yeah. Nerd Universe, do you think I have a chance to get a photo with Ashley even though I didn't? Oh, you said that twice. Do we have to wear masks or get a bracelet so people? Nope. If they did, trust me, that would be all over the Celebration site, all over Reebok, like it was for Anaheim. So they have not announced that anywhere. So because that's the first thing that I said, because I don't want to have to bring a mask or worry about that crap. I like to breathe fresh air, not die with the mask on. So no. How does a standby line really work in full clarity? As I got into Ahsoka, but not into Friday. So I just need to know if I can line up at all 3 or just a Celebration line. Love your content. So I believe you can line up at any of the 3, but they're all in separate locations. So they should all have separate standby lines. Once you get in, there'll be signs saying Celebration Stage standby line, Twin Suns standby line, Galaxy standby line. I don't think they're going to make it one big line and fill up one stage and then have everybody walk all the way down to the next and then all the way down to the next. It should be 3 separate standby lines. And let's bring up the trusty. Oh, the picture's still there. Hey, Hayden. Let's bring up the trusty map. So here's the Celebration stage, right? Here's the Celebration stage queuing. Here's the Galaxy stage. Here's the Galaxy stage queuing. Where the heck is the Twin Sun stage? So Twin Suns queue hall is here. Twin Sun stage is this little square here. I'm guessing it's on like a different level. There's no way this tiny square is the stage. So all these stages have their own queuing stage area. So I would assume that you like once you get in, like this is where everyone will be lined up, and then the doors are open, and then everyone will come in and do a mad dash down here to here. Now, if you want to just get in, you could always stop here because it's closer and try queuing up there for a chance to get in. But there'll be more signage there, like the day of. So, Dennis, is there any place for people who want to sell their photo or signing tickets? Bo-Katan is sadly sold out on Sunday, and I want a signing. Whoa. So, I would just keep checking the site every day. Sometimes stuff pops up. If not, you would have to check like Facebook groups, on Discord groups, stuff like that to see if anybody is signing it. So yeah, that sucks. Donut Donny, I'm expecting major queues even before 10 a.m. outside. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Especially on the first day, I need to queue earlier as I got a panel at 11. So if your panel is the celebration stage at 11, there's a separate queue for it. Now, still get there early because you want to get in and get a good seat. But if your panel is the other stages, then you're in the big old line. Are the fans making an unofficial queue outside at 8? Possibly. Any advice on where we could try to run this after the con? Oh, I don't know. Literally, I don't know. If there's like I mean, whatever the biggest hotel is that's nearby, I'm not sure about the general area, but like all these people have to be staying somewhere, so it's gonna be somewhere fancy. So like, if you somehow knew what hotel, if you hung out like at the hotel bar in the lobby and see him come in, be like, hey, what a coincidence, you're here, Hayden. Would you like a drink? So yeah, but I mean, a lot of these actors will probably be there with family and friends, so they might be out sightseeing and doing stuff like that. So you could run into them anywhere. I think it's about time they release a press pack, except as a fan pack, all panel recording and trailers, almost unwatchable watermarks. It would be better than 8,000 for those with tickets for just 8,000. Yeah, that'd be interesting if they did something like that, where yeah, you go watch it at home and pay for it, kind of, or something like that. May the force be with you on Thursday. Yes, you as well. Do Repop update the map schedule on the app during the event? I think so. I've got my panel reminder alerts set to send my smartwatch. Oh, I don't know how accurate that is, because even with other apps, I have notifications and they suck. Don't ever trust your app for that. If anything, for your phone, set an alarm. That way it'll go off, because you could trust that alarm. I don't trust these apps, especially like say if you don't get reception or something and it's not registering the time. Yeah. How will they update any schedule changes? If you mean for photos and autographs, if you bought one for that person and it affects you, they'll email you. If it doesn't affect you, they tell you nothing. 2025, I'm going. Let's go. Are you even going? What if it's like they switch the script and they go back to Germany or Japan? Because they've done Celebration in Germany and Japan before. Are we out to Japan? I am. That'd be insane. Yeah, they confirmed that maybe a couple weeks ago. There's nothing in 2024. The next one is 2025 for sure, and for a couple reasons. Well, I don't know why they would skip 2024, but I know they're doing 2025 because it is the 20-year anniversary of Revenge of the Sith. It is the 10-year anniversary of the Phantom Menace. So typically, a lot of these celebrations tend to fall on major anniversaries. So, and then I think, yeah, 2027 will be the 50 year of A New Hope. So it wouldn't surprise me if they skipped 2026 and then 2027 will be somewhere. Gareth, is it normal for autograph times to show a specific time? It changed for when at table to exact times. 1 p.m. Oh, I guess so. I mean, yeah, I guess. Actually, it's kind of nice that they did that, because I was at MegaCon yesterday and I had a bunch of friends getting autographs and none. Come on, I'm live right now. Come on. And none of them had times. It was all at table, so it was a mess. So it's actually a little bit better. So if your slot is at 1, get there a little bit earlier so you can be towards the front. So yeah, you should be able to make it to that panel. I would get there early, and yeah. I use RosterCon to check autograph prices and price compared to other UK cons. In the last 2 years, prices are double or worse unless they come back. Unless they never come back, can't justify. Yeah, I mean, I know, like, I really don't try to deep dive into too much why the pricing is the way it is. I mean, at the end of the day, they got to figure out they have to pay the actor to go out there. I don't know if it includes like their stay, their food, this, that. And I mean, it's just kind of cool just to even get those actors to go over there because there's a lot of Star Wars actors that aren't going, which I'm surprised. Like Tamora Morrison, Daniel Logan, Sam Witwer. So I mean, maybe it's because it's like it's far and not a lot of people want to travel international like that. So I'm not sure. GT Key Comic, what's up? Do you think I have a chance to? Oh yeah. Hey guys, if you're asking questions, be sure to send it once, not 3 times. I'll get to it if whenever I get a chance. Now, if you have something really, really important, like if you guys send a super chat, I go to those like right away. So just keep that in mind. It's not necessary, but just send your question once and I'll try to get to it, guys. Because once I get to it, I'm going in order of the chat. So if you send the question a million times, like it's not gonna help. London 2016 was an amazing experience. Us Brits know how to do things well. Hopefully. Yes. Can't wait. Can't wait to check it out. And I'm going to make a video afterwards kind of comparing like a European celebration to an American just to see like the differences, if there's any pros and cons. I have a feeling it's going to be the same. It's going to be very, very similar. So Hamza, how long are the queues if you don't have a Lightspeed reservation? For the store, hard to say. I mean, once you get in, just go look. It's probably going to be long. It's probably going to be a few hours, not going to lie. I got Ian at 10 a.m. on Sunday. So which part do I go to for it? Also, so for that first part, you just get in the general admission line, you get in, and then you go right to the photo ops and autograph area. Also, how do I keep my Funkos from being damaged while having it in my bag all day after being signed? Get a hard stack. Get a Funko, the clear case, the hard stack. Get one of the hard stacks, like not the like the sleeve type ones, the thinner ones, the hard like plastic acrylic ones. Get a Funko hard stack, and it'll be safe, super safe. Evan, if queuing in a standby line for the Ahsoka panel, would you recommend the celebration stage or one of the streaming stages? Honestly, you'll have to make that call in the morning and see which is the least amount of people there. So yeah, and it depends how early you get. I mean, the earlier you get there, I would just try to go celebration stage because you should be one of the first ones there, But if you're not one of the first bunch in, check a line, take a look at the line of the other stages. Keep on flexing as you did while talking about your photo with Haney, because it gets me really excited. Nerd Universe 4 times? Really? 4? I guess I'm selling my guitar this week for extra cash. The hardest working YouTuber right here. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I just got a lot of time on my hand. I'm just, just hanging out. For the accessible queue, if you gave an accessible badge, you go and queue there, right? Yeah, if you have so for the accessible, the ADA, there's an area to get more details about that. So, but typically they'll give you a sticker and your carer, one person with you, a sticker, and almost everything has kind of a separate ADA line. So when you get there, just go by and talk to them and get all the details and specifics. Because I don't know if it's different in the UK than it is in the US, but they'll have more details there for you. Which airlines do you guys recommend if you're from Europe? I don't know. I'm from America. Boom, boom. I just checked my ticket for the photo op, but it doesn't say a specific time. It just says that. So it should have it, unless you printed your ticket or screenshot it or looked at it like right when you first got it. Go to it now. Whether you go in the email and click the link or go to my.epicphotoops.com, make an account with that email, and the times are on there. They've been on there for a while now. Did I change some of my times? No, I didn't. But sometimes it even lets you change some of the times. So Noam, how much time will need to wait in line for the celebration store if I didn't win a reservation? It depends how long that line is. It could be a couple hours. It could be a lot of hours. So it really depends. You'll have to just see when you get there how bad it is, and maybe keep checking back later on in the day. Are you standing by for any panel? Not yet. The two that I need, I might have some friends look out for me. I'm still waiting, so. So just the same three I mentioned earlier: Ahsoka, Kenobi, and the villains. Yeah, it's gonna be a wait. 20 autographs, enough time to get offered a job at that point. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to do the Clone Wars quad photo. Yeah, that one's so tempting too. Can my friends pick up my tickets on behalf from Will Call? I don't know. I don't want to say yeah because I don't know. I don't work for those guys, but maybe because I think they just scan the QR code and then they give it to you. They might check ID, so I don't know. If they check ID, then no. If they don't, then yes. Good luck. What's with the Clone Wars 20-year pin? I thought it was only 15 years. Generally confused, or is that for Attack of the Clones? 20th anniversary. Oh, I think it's the 20. I don't know. Oh, it's the 20th anniversary of the OG one, the Tartakovsky, whatever that guy's name is. I haven't finished watching yet, but that came out 2003. So it's the 20 year for that Clone Wars, not the Filoni Clone Wars. That's what it is. All right. Dana said, "What's going on with after party events? Like, is there a place where they've announced where they're happening?" No. That's why it's really, really good to join like the Facebook groups. I've seen so many events on there. So there's a bunch, but you have to just look for it. Google search it, look on Discords, Facebook groups. So they'll have stuff like that. Where is Will Call? Somewhere at the Excel Center. Good luck. No, it's right here. It's this place right here. This right here. So when you get there, there'll be signs saying where will call is, where to pick up your badges. So as soon as you get there, just look for those signs. Black Arrow, 66 viewers, you say. Only one thing to say: execute order 66. Yes. Nah, that was only because it was in Anaheim. So I don't think they're going to have that big old display there. Just exchanged my Ashley photo op to the trio after contemplating for so long. Yeah, it's like going to a bar and like you want one drink or do you want three for less the price? Like, you know what I mean? Or a restaurant, like, do you want one dessert or do you want the same dessert with two others for cheaper? Like, yeah, so definitely. Scotland in the building. What's up, Scotland? Yep, I'm a Brit and from the UK, living just an hour from London, but staying in London over the 4 days. Millennial, smiley face with a wink. I still haven't received my Friday badges. I don't know if it's normal or not. Yeah, they suck. They suck at shipping. So if you don't get it in time for the show, just go to Will Call and let them know, hey, I didn't receive my badge. Tony said you guys are clowns and I need a new one. Well, that's not going to do nothing for you if you say that, but just let them know you haven't received it and they'll give you a new one. And for those of you who weren't here earlier in the stream at 2 p.m. today Eastern time, I will be going live. This link is in the description, and we're going to be doing more celebration talk. Chris's channel, Seriously Star Wars, he does a lot of Funko stuff. So we're gonna go in on why Funko only has 2 pops and our thoughts and speculation on that. So be sure if you guys are free later this afternoon, check us out. All right. Sophie Gray, what's up? I have an autograph with Hewan on Saturday at 6. Will there be to have signed? Oh, yeah. No, I'd imagine there'll be a ton. Now, if I were you, though, because you don't know what those pictures are, I would probably bring something just in case. Because what if you get there and they still do have all the prints? and you don't like all of them. You know what I mean? So just in case, bring something with you, whether it's a print or if you bring a collectible or something else, just have a backup plan with you that you'd like to, because you don't want to show up and like, yeah, like you said, what if they're mainly all gone and there's only like one you don't like, or what if they're all there and you don't like what's there? So definitely bring something with you for sure. Sixth Dimension Toys, what's up? Where do I pick up the 3-pack of pins I want to sell a month ago? I got the Mando ones. Excellent question. Let's bring up the handy map that I love. Right here. You go right next to the food court. Pre-order merch pickup. I love that they did this because one, the store is where the hell's the store? The store is over here, right? So I'm glad that the pickup isn't over here by the store because it would just make it a hot mess of people queuing up for the store, people queuing up for their pickups. It's over here separate. And that's a small area too, which makes me think it's going to be quick. Grab and go. Show us your email, show us your QR code. Here's your stuff. See you later. So that's where you go. Oh, you could go to the site right now, bro. It has all the prices. So it's just shop.starwarscelebration.com. Just type that in. And up at the top right, it has the currency converter. Like mine's on USD, but you could change it to British pounds. Where the heck is it? You could change it to British pounds, and then everything's in the price it'll be when we're there. So everything is different prices. Not gonna lie, a lot of it is kind of pricey. Cause like I want a lot of these shirts, but like 10 shirts would be like 300 pounds. Like that's wild. So I'm buying one shirt. I think I'm gonna get this one actually. This is so cool. Oh, wait a second. I'm not even showing you guys nothing. I'm here talking to myself. So I think I'm gonna get this shirt. But yeah, at the top right of the screen, see you could change the currency to whatever you want. So yeah, it's just shop.starwarscelebration.com. You can kind of look and plan out what you want to get and what it's going to cost you. Nerd Universe, yo, if we bump into each other, can I take a pic with you, please? You taught me so much for my first time at Celebration. I got you. Just let me know, even though you did ask me the same question 4 times. But yes, yeah, for sure. If you see me, just say hi, yell, let's go, or just hey, just say hey. And yeah, for sure. Since we don't have to wear a mask, what is actually needed from locals? From nothing. I'm a non-local. I'm showing up, strolling in with my badge, like, what's up? Let's go. Let's go. Just like that. You don't need nothing. You just show up with your badge and that's it. 3 new movie rumors, thoughts. I don't have any positive thoughts. And not that I have negative thoughts, but like I can't look at it in a positive light because we've been through this. What was it? A couple years ago, they announced Kevin Feige has a movie, Taika Waititi has a movie. The what's that pilot movie that girl was gonna do? I forgot what it's called. Republic Commando movie, whatever it was, and all 3 of them are canceled. So they've done this before. So until I see it, I'm not thinking anything, judging anything, because like they canceled the last 3. So so yeah, no restrictions now. You can wear a mask if you want, because I know to this day a lot of people are still uncomfortable with stuff like that. And even at MegaCon yesterday in Orlando, some people were wearing masks. So you can, but it's not required. I'm not. So, but you can if you feel more comfortable. A lot of people will be swapping swag stickers and other cool stuff. I have a fridge magnet for you, hoping to see you. Yes, awesome. I love it. Yeah, you should see me. I'm there all 4 days. And if I'm not in the panels, I will be pretty much just walking the floor recording. I'm trying to record as much footage as possible. So I will be all over recording nonstop. What's the best thing about Celebration? This is my first time. It's the experience and the energy, being in a place where everybody is like you, like Star Wars fans. So I've been to other conventions and they're fun, but like when I went to New York Comic Con, it's a mixture of all genres. So you have like anime, Star Wars, Marvel, DC, movie buffs, stuff like that. So it's cool. But like there, I didn't connect with everybody because like half the cosplay, I'm like, I don't know what you are. But at Celebration, everyone loves the same thing. And it doesn't matter if the OG trilogy, prequel, sequel, animated, expanded universe, everybody vibes together. And it's such an amazing thing. And just like the energy of seeing trailers or big announcements for the first time together with a huge crowd, it's unmatched. You'll see and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's amazing. Will there be any cool collectible high-end figures models on display? And what has happened with the costume area? Nothing on the map for a TV show or movie screen use costume area. Surely something. Yeah, there's always like displays and stuff. So it'll just be somewhere on the floor, an area where they have like set props and displays. As far as cool and collectibles and high end figures, it depends on the vendors and the booths, what they bring and what they have at their tables. So there should be stuff. Honestly, I would just open up like the map on your phone, type Excel Center, do the little pinch to zoom in and look at the area around it. There should be food stuff. I think I did that and there was. And they do have the food court in there, but I would bring food in and eat out somewhere else. So there's a Texaco Express close by. I've been told that's a supermarket. There you go. Bam. ISO. What's up, ISO? I have Funko booth Sunday 10:30. Photo op Ian and Hayden. Oh, the Ian and Hayden duel. Oh, that's tempting. At 1 and Giancarlo at 4:30. Do you think I'll have enough? Yeah, yeah. And even if no, you're good. You're good. You'll see a bunch. You're not gonna see everything. It's impossible. Even if you didn't have those, it's impossible. But like those are spread out, which is a good balance. That way you won't have to finish one and then oh my god, I have to rush to the next one. So you have a good spread of times, which is good. And then it doesn't close until 7. So even when you're done with that photo op, you still got a good 2 hours minimum left. So you got plenty of time. Just be sure to wear comfortable shoes, bring a water bottle to stay hydrated, some snacks. You'll be good. Ganama. Did I miss the live again? Or is this like a prelude thing? No, I'm live. Hi. Live right here in person. I'm real. This is live right now. How early might people get to the live stage now that we actually know who is to stop by? It's something brand new. It's gonna be crazy. So whenever Hayden and Hewen's there, people are gonna be there hours before waiting because they want to be as close to the stage as possible to see it. So I mean, for me, I'm not gonna wait, spend a lot of hours there waiting. But when they do go to the stage, I will go by the area, even if I'm watching from a little distance, because they should have big giant screens, so you'll see everything. Plus, they'll be there on the stage. That's enough for me. So, yeah, if you want to be one of the ones that's up on the stage, literally as soon as it opens at 10, people are gonna go there and wait. So, if you want to waste a couple hours doing that, you can, but no. Can you please show some of the groups that you're in? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll shout out the group. I love the Facebook group. So it's this one right here. So search on Facebook. How can I get this? There you go. Star Wars Celebration Europe 2023. That's the group right there. I know Spencer is one of the guys that runs it, or he might be the main guy. He's a cool dude. So there's that, and maybe this QR code will take you there. I don't know. Scan this QR code, guys, and see what it does. Hopefully it works. But that's the main Facebook group that I'm in. And I found out about like group photo op opportunities, like the Ahsoka meetup that they're doing, and a bunch of other stuff. So definitely check them out. And if that QR code does nothing, again, it is just Star Wars Celebration Europe 2023. That's what like the cover looks like. And it's 48,000 people. It's a big group. So a lot of people on here, so definitely check them out. Oh, all right. We got another soup in the building. So shout out to George for the super chat. No comments, but I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, George. Much appreciated. Oh, where was I at? Mm-mm-mm. I lost. Oh, here we go. All right, cool. What are some essentials you'd put in your con bag? Charger, snacks. You just answered your question with the question. So, some essentials for your con bag are chargers and snacks. No, so literally, yeah, definitely a charging like power bank for sure. Empty water bottles so you could keep filling it up, and snacks. I mean, that's really all you need. And then if you're getting autographs or photos, a sleeve to protect it. If you're doing stuff with Funko Pops, like a hard stack pop protectors, and some Sharpies. I always have like a marker Sharpie on me just in case. Like if you do run into somebody somewhere randomly, hey, sign my hat, sign my shirt, sign something. You never know. So how early should I line up for that? I would go by there like an hour to an hour and a half before it starts, just to see if people are lining up. And if they are, then you line up. So maybe someone can bless me with it. I mean, it's possible. Not saying for sure that they will, but it's possible. I've done it before in the past. So you never know. You never know. I mean, it's worth a shot, but I've seen it. I've experienced it before. So like I know for a fact like it does happen. Now, I'm not saying if you join that group you'll get something for free for sure. It's a chance though. Hyper Cliff in the building. What's up? I'm gonna go continue on the Rebels grind, but have fun on the stream. Yes, thanks. Thanks for stopping in, Hyper Cliff. Oh, fifth time's a charm. Nerd universe. I'm not about to not answer none of your questions. Yep, definitely bottle. Well, not necessarily bottles of water, just a water bottle. They should have refill stations because I remember in Chicago we would buy drinks every day, whether it was soda or beer, and over 5 days that added up. Anaheim, I brought my Boba Fett water bottle, filled it up with water everywhere, good to go. Do you think that limited glow dart Luke Funko Pop will have at the Celebration store? Oh, that Entertainment Earth one, I think it is, or the 40th anniversary one. If it would be nice, like that would make more sense as to why they only had two exclusives if they have like that whole wave. But I don't know. I'm baffled. Funko has me baffled. I thought I knew Funko Booth from getting into the Funko Booth 3 celebrations in a row, but like what they're doing now, no sense to me. I mean, is it because it's international and it's just more expensive and complicated to send product over there? But like, don't they have a Funko Euro headquarter over there? Like, can't they figure something out? VT Gaming, 2 more days. Let's go. Yes. Wedge Odyssey. Hey, Star Wars Sith. Hey, Wedge. I'm thinking there could be props from Andor as Pinewood Studios is 30 miles. Yeah, so it wouldn't shock me if they did like an Andor experience. So it's possible. It's not for sure. It's not announced yet, but it's possible. 2016, we had a late evening show of Star Wars: A New Hope. It was amazing experience watching the film with so many fans and lightsabers. That'd be cool. Hopefully they do that. Man, well, you're crazy. Do you know what would be awesome? What the last episodes of Mando season 3 for like to watch them there, the last 3 episodes. That'd be amazing, but they would never in their life ever do that. I can give you 1,000% guaranteed that will never happen. Just because like it would just spoil it. Everyone as soon as they get out, this is how it ends. This is what happens. Ah, so there's be no way to control people not ruining it for the world. Let's go. Yes, indeed. Millennial, is it allowed to bring food and drinks into the building? Yes and yes. I am bringing my water bottle, so I'm gonna fill it up, but you could bring it full. Food, we're going to the breakfast at our hotel. Don't tell them. And we're gonna load up our backpacks with food. So I'm bringing a ton of snacks with me. So yeah. So it depends on the convention, but I want to say that I thought Epic on their site said no props for none of the photos. So at other conventions, it's not the same, but I think they said that for here. I could be wrong. It might be somewhere on their site, but yeah, if they make that, sometimes they enforce it. SW, can you give a shout out to my better half, Rachel? And what thing are you looking forward to most? Yeah, of course. So what's up, Rachel? And shout out to Rachel. And for what I'm looking forward to the most, I don't know. Honestly, just walking the exhibit floor, walking the showroom floor, and just seeing all the fans everywhere, seeing all the shops, all the cosplay, just being in that environment again where it's like everybody loves Star Wars. Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to the most. Not the panel. Oh, actually, I'm looking forward to my photo op on Sunday with Hayden and Hewen. Cause like I'm gonna be like this with the boys. Priceless. Priceless. Mm-mm-mm. Baljeet, this is my nephew's first carnival, so am I right? You can queue up for all panels, even the ones you did for the lottery, which are the ones that's full. Yeah, you can. Yep. Mhm. Was there a lottery for Lucasfilm Ahsoka Pen? Yeah, so the lottery was you enter the lottery and you would get any one of those stages. So it's not like it was a separate lottery for each stage. You just enter the regular lottery and you either get Celebration stage, if not Galaxy stage, if not Twin Sun. So from the three that I won, one was Celebration, one was Twin Sun, and one was Galaxy. So it's all random. I've seen some people get all Celebration stages, like so it's all random and all luck. So Mm-mm-mm. Uh, uh, uh. So someone asked this. It might have been you, or maybe it was somebody else. But just get one of the hard stacks. Just look up Funko hard stack, like the pop protector. That's what you want. Do you like Marvel? I love Marvel. Heck yes. I probably like Marvel just as much as Star Wars, but I think I like Star Wars a bit more. Like Star Wars is above Marvel, but I like Marvel just as much as my Star Wars stuff. So I'm really big on Marvel. How long would it take to get into the show store without a reservation if I go there straight at 10? Ah, I don't know. If you're there, if you're one of the first ones in, then it shouldn't be that long. But if you say you show up to the show just at 10 and then stroll over there to get in line, it's probably gonna be a couple hours. So it's tough to say, man. I want to switch my auto op to 10 a.m. Saturday, but I'm worried I won't get to the showroom floor in time. Is there any separate? Yeah, I don't think there is. So you'd have to wait in the regular queue. So if your autograph's at 10, you would get there probably a little after 10, unless you're at the front of the line if you're there early. So you do run that risk. Yep. If you didn't make a reservation, you'll have to line up to get into the merch store. Seriously, Star Wars, my guy. Hey Tony, what's up, brother? So this is the guy I was talking about before, guys. So later on, here it is one more time. Link is in the description. Come join us. We'll be talking all things Funko Celebration, looking at past exclusives and at this year. So definitely check us out. It's going to be a fun one. All right, let's see. Let's see. I'm kind of filtering through these because there's a lot of the same stuff. Cosmic trailers. Would some guests let you take a pic with them at the autograph table after? You can try. Maybe some of the higher end guests like Hayden and Hewen. No, they'll bounce to security. Be like, no phones, no phones. but someone else you might get lucky. One thing to just keep in mind as you're waiting in line, if you see other people do it, then you could do it. If they don't, then probably not. I think it's the same ship Anakin and Padme used to get to Naboo from Tatooine in Attack of the Clones. Yeah, I think yeah. Yep, I think it could be that too, yeah. All right, guys. So we're running up almost on 2 hours right now. So there's still a lot left in the chat. I'm gonna try to get through as much as I can. So just keep in mind, if I don't get to it, once this video posts, just comment below. Just put a fresh new comment with your question. I'll try to get to it after the fact if I can, but I'm gonna just keep going through here as much as I can. Any more super chats that pop up, I'll get to those, of course. But yeah, with time, maybe another 15-20 minutes, guys. So just keep that in mind. If I don't get to your question, I apologize. Just comment once this video is done, and I'll see if I can get to it later. If Jar Jar saved Grogu, I'm buying his figure for sure. Yeah. Like, my crazy theory is Kelleran Beck brings Grogu to Jar Jar, and then somebody evil takes Grogu from Jar Jar. Pete Thompson, I've worked at Pinewood Studios on various productions, and there's always Star Wars productions going on. Cool. I'm betting there has to be original props and costumes on display this year. Nice. So you're the plug. So you have any secrets you could tell us, Pete? Nah, I know you can't say nothing, but that's cool. Essex Short Trooper in the building. Yo, how's it going? Not long to go now. Sun is shining in the UK today. Yes. I'm going to see you this week, my guy, for sure. If it wasn't for you, I'd be going to Celebration blind. Yeah. That's how I was in 2017. Learned everything the hard way. Now I'm just sharing that love. So I heard once Sam Witwer's queue was taking long because he was chatting with people when taking photos. Oh no, you mean for photo ops? No. They're like next, click next. No, I took a photo with Sam at Anaheim. So no, I mean he's great. He's awesome. The quick little hi, how you doing? And like he was like, oh, actually I was wearing the shirt. Right? And he was like, oh, nice shirt. I like your shirt. So now it's quick. Now for autographs, yeah, I can see that happening, but not for the photos. M. Francis, I got into the Ahsoka panel, but if I get to the convention center at 9:30, would I get through the morning line in time to get to the panel? So it depends. Well, no, yeah, you'll be fine. Yeah, so you'll just be towards the back of the queue to get in, but if you won the celebration stage, there's a separate line for that. If you're the other stages, then you're in the regular general admission line, which will be massive. Either way, you'll be fine though. You'll be good. Have you visited the Heroes and Villains booth before? I'm looking to get some merch, but worry about stock running out. Do they restock every day? Yeah, I went to the one in Anaheim. Yeah, they have nice stuff, but they're not like in high demand where everything will sell out. You should be fine. And if you don't see something that you know they have, just ask them. They'll have more in the back. Let's see. Do you think it's worth bringing a ton of money with you? If so, which is more recommended, cars or cash? If you have a ton of money, then you could afford to. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in there you could buy. There's a lot of stuff in the show store, a lot of stuff on the floor. So it really depends on you and what you could financially afford. But I always spend a bunch, and I'll try to have a set amount, and I'll kind of like, oh crap, I need more. But I'm a collector, so there's a lot of things I like to get. So I typically will spend more than an average person. But I mean, it's not gonna hurt if you have a ton of money with you. I think that they'll be both there. So I'm probably gonna honestly try to use card everywhere more. I might have a little bit of cash on me, but I'm probably just gonna use card. So either or should work. What are your chances of getting to the Ahsoka panel without a winning lottery? 0. No, no, no. So get there early, line up, maybe you'll get lucky. So that's all you can really do. IRDAONE. One question: if you buy a VIP ticket for Celebration, you have to buy the tickets for the photos with the actors too. So VIP is just a ticket to get in. It's just a badge. So all the VIP badge does gets you in all 4 days, gets you in early, gets you into the Celebration store as much as you want. It saves you a seat at all the panels, so there's seating just for you, and you get discount at the show store and maybe a few other perks. I think you get to skip the line for 6 people for autographs or for photos. But if you want to do a photo or autograph, you have to pay for it. That's not free. That would be wild if it was, because there's so many actors and guests there. So no, for photos, you have to pay for those, just like everybody else. That's a lie. You sent it like 5 times. Nah, it's all good, man. Let's see. JL, be aware of tube line closures during the weekend of traveling. Jubilee line closed Friday. Yeah, there's a lot of like strikes and closing. So if any of you guys are traveling from far away, just keep in mind you might have to find alternative routes to get there, because I'm seeing this is going to be closed. Oh, now there's no strike. I see this. I see that. I'm not even going to think about it till I get there. I'm going to open my Apple Maps, put in the address, and whatever options are there, I'm going to use, whether I have to Uber or if there's a train or a bus that's working. So it will be probably a little bit more complicated than usual to get around. So Oscar says, "Are there stalls selling things similar to ones you see at a Comic Con, MegaCon, or is it just the ones?" No, it's Celebration is basically like New York Comic Con, San Diego Comic Con, MegaCon. It's that, but all Star Wars, which is why I love it. So I love going to all the other conventions. So you'll see on my channel stuff from MegaCon, New York Comic Con, Tampa Bay Comic Con, stuff like that. But Star Wars Celebration is my favorite. So yeah, it's a little bit of everything, and yeah, you're gonna see a little bit of everything. So be prepared. Alakan, hope to meet you on Monday. Yes, if you see me, say hi. I will be there. So hope to meet you too. My internet was spiking. A likely story. I have no idea how many times it went through 5 times. I counted it every single time. Well, it might have been more because there might have been some that I actually kind of like jumped over. So let's see. Derpy Entertainment. When is the Lucasfilm Showcase? So that panel is the first day, Friday at 11 a.m. It's 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. So it's, I think, one of the only panels that's an hour and a half long. How do I get a photo op picture? So you could go to epicphotoops.com and you could buy it there. Or when you get to the show, they have a booth there. You could go there and you could buy it there as well. So either or. All right. And shout out to SW with the super chat. No comment or question in there, but I appreciate you. Appreciate you for sure. Oh, I see you put a comment a little bit after. Do you have any info on how the tattoo bookings usually work? And if so, should we go straight there on the day we want? So I know, I think some of them do some booking beforehand. I would check the Celebration site to see if they put anything up about tattoos, but some of them do bookings beforehand. I think some don't though. That way, it's truly you have to go there and it's first come first serve. So if you do want a tattoo booking, yeah, go to the tattoo alley like right away, and they'll be able to help you out for sure. Printed or digital, you have those options. So for the photo op, you get a printed one when you leave. If you pay an extra 10 pounds, you get the digital, which I highly recommend, because now in my phone, I have this high quality digital image. of 2 chosen ones. So this is amazing, and literally, I took this digital copy and I went to, like, Walgreens.com, and I'm printing out 2 more 8x10s. So I'm gonna keep my original one that I got in my little book with all my photo ops that I have, and I'm framing the other one and putting it on the wall with the other photo ops. So if you do the digital, you could print as many as you want, any sizes. So definitely, I always recommend getting the digital. Don't get extra prints there because they're a huge ripoff. The digital is so worth it. We deadass have to wait until Friday. Yeah, yeah, that's the panel. Friday's the Lucasfilm Showcase panel at Celebration. We all have to wait for it. Andy Spence in the building. Better late than never. We're about to end the show right now, Andy. Nah, maybe a little bit more. But just got here, so I'm sorry if this has been asked already. When getting an autograph, do you have to bring your own item to sign, or will they have various pictures? Either or, so you could bring your own item, or they will have a bunch of pictures. But I always recommend bringing something just in case, because what if you get up there and you don't like the picture options? I mean, I'm sure you will, but you don't want to go up there waiting like so long for someone, and you're like, these are my choices. You know what I mean? So just bring something with you, but you don't have to. There will be stuff there. Yeah, so the digital, yep. So you will get the printed one though for sure. So the printed is included with the price. So you do get the printed one. So you'll leave with that in hand, but the email one is so good. Ethan, thank you for being so very helpful with Star Wars Celebration info. Yeah, man, no problem. I just love Celebration. I have so much fun. Celebration is the reason I started my channel 10 months ago, was to cover Anaheim, and I'm here now. So thank you. General Kenobi, what's up, boy? Hello there. I got a question. What is the max number of check bags they allow you to bring back? Man, don't worry. I'm gonna bring you back some goodies for sure. I got you. And then we're gonna meet up at ICC Con in Nashville, Tennessee for that Rebels cast reunion. Bro, that is gonna be so wild to see a panel for the Rebels cast in ICC Con. Let's see. So Virgil asked, "What are the queues like actually getting in? Do they intend to move fast?" So if you mean the queue getting in when the show opens at 10, the minute it hits 10, this massive line that hold on, let's look at that picture too, because it's very intimidating. So the massive line that's going to be filling this up, this is huge. Like in comparison to the whole Excel Center, right? This massive line, it'll clear out 10, 15 minutes easy. So if you're say you get show up there late, say you show up at like 9:50 and you're here at the back in this corner, and this is just all people, you should get in like 10 minutes, if that, 10, 15 minutes, if that. So it moves pretty quick. That's why when people were asking about in the last stream, what time should I show up? If they're not worried about panels, exclusive, this or that, you could literally show up at like 10:15, 10:20 and stroll right in like you're walking into a mall or into a store, like it's nothing. So Donut Donny would love to see whoever will play a real life Admiral Thrawn at the Ahsoka panel. He is my favorite character after Vader. Thrawn is an amazing villain. He's one of my top 3, maybe top 5 villains in all of Star Wars. He's very slept on. So I think one of the rumors is that it's Lars Mikkelsen as playing Thrawn, and he's the voice actor of Thrawn, right, from Rebels. So if we do get a final like announcement of who Thrawn is, I think it would be at the Ahsoka panel. And like I think he would literally just walk out on stage and everybody would go nuts. I would go nuts. So I hope we get that, because I will be in that Ahsoka panel ready. Drew Somerville in the building. What's up, Drew? Hey, Tony. Hoping to get a chance to say hi to you and thank you for all your helpful info you've given us. What is the best unexpected pickup you've bought at previous sell? So All right. So this, I love this story. So 2020 Celebration was canceled, and they did the Funkos online, right? So they had a holographic Kenobi, and it was 3,000 piece limited, 2020 Celebration exclusive. You had to enter a raffle online for Funko for a chance to buy it. So I entered the raffle, I lost. So they sold out, and they were going for like at that time 400 or 500 on eBay. Fast forward 2 years ahead to 2022 Anaheim. I was looking on eBay maybe a few weeks before Anaheim because I wanted one, and they were like $800-900, and I was like, damn, I will never own this Funko Pop in my life because I can't afford to drop 900 on a pop. Well. My first day at Anaheim, walked into the Celebration store, $20 retail. Holy shit! Excuse my language, guys. I was shocked that they had this in the show store. So they had some out on the day before the what was it? The Wednesday night Jedi preview, and then Thursday, the first day, or whatever the first day was, they had some out, and then they were gone. So from the three, and you can see it's a 3,000. Hold on, a 3,000 piece. So from the 3,000 that released in 2020, I think they maybe released 25, 2,600 online. They kept a few hundred back and they put them in the Celebration store. So like this is a grail I'm never getting rid of. One, because I wanted it, and two, like I was shocked that they had it there. Like I walked in the show store right when it opened early, and I see a little like kiosk in the middle, and there were a bunch of them on there, and I said no, and I ran over and I grabbed one so quick and held it for dear life the whole time. So I got lucky with that. I don't know if London's gonna have something crazy like this level, because this is like random and major, but hopefully they have cool stuff there. Is it just wander around doing swap swaps, or is there a specific area to do them? No, so I think there is a specific area. I want to say I thought it was even on the schedule. I think there's like a collector panel every day at a certain time. Go to the celebration site, look at the panels, and I think there was like a collector panel every day at 10:30, which was at a certain room where you could go and trade swag. So you could either go to that room to trade, or you'll see people walking around. Sometimes they'll have like on them or like a logo or on their back that says swag trader, like swag trading here. So that way you'll know you could ask them and not ask like, a random person, and they might be like, what are you talking about? Drew, another quick question. How strict have they been in previous celebrations with photo IDs along with the QR codes when going into panels? None, never, nothing. So at celebration, somebody gave me a QR code for the celebration stage, and then I gave my QR code for the Galaxy stage to somebody else, a random person on the internet. I just DM'd it to them, and all they do is they scan it. You got to think there's going to be what, 1, 2, 3,000 people going into that panel. Imagine how long it would take with the line of 3,000 people getting their IDs out. Because most people don't have their ID out ready to go. They're going to get there and be like, oh, fumbling through their bag, through their wallet. Imagine doing that 3, 4, 5,000 times. They scan the QR code, scans, keep it moving. So even with, yeah. Thank you for taking time out of your weekend to do this. Best YouTuber for all things Star Wars. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, of course. Yeah, I'm off today. Actually, I need to finish my packing today. So nah, you don't have to worry about that. Nah, you're good. QR code and boom. If they were to do that all of a sudden and they haven't in the past few, I would be shocked because of the time. You don't have the time. Like, oh, it's gonna be buck wild if that were to happen. Nah, you're good. Emma, how long do you think I need to queue for Clone Wars panel? I would walk by that panel area, the queuing stage for that panel, maybe an hour and a half before, just to see if people are already lining up and how bad it is. If you walk by an hour and a half before and it's not that bad, come by an hour before. If you see it start to filling up, maybe start lining up. Arc, What panels did you get in the lottery? I got Kenobi on Sunday. Nice. I got Kenobi, Ahsoka, and the villains panel on all 3 different stages. Out of subject, but maybe someday a room tour. Love your collectibles. Curious what else you got. Thanks. Yeah, I need to do one. So the only thing is I need to get just better lighting in this room, because if I film a video, I need good lighting so everything will be lit up. But that's definitely on the agenda for sure. Eventually I will get to drop a room tour for sure. While you're here in London, pop over to the O2 and eat a meal in Nando's. Trust me. All right, George, I'm gonna trust you. Let me write that down. Nando's. Nando's for sure. And thank you again for that super chat. JC Lovecraft in the building. What's up, JT? Much love, brother. Only a few days. See you soon. Yeah, I'll see you out there, man. This week. I got villains and Kenobi. Nice, nice. I'm really excited for the Kenobi panel. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna do it, but well, there's Hayden. So we'll see Hayden. If you guys are going to the Kenobi panel, you'll see Hayden there. You'll see me there. I won't be on stage, but we'll both be there, right? But I hope they announce a season 2 of Kenobi, man. I feel like we got robbed in the first season, and there was too much other added extra stuff in there that wasn't needed. I need a season of Kenobi and Vader. I want to see Kenobi training with Qui-Gon, and I want to see Vader just doing crazy stuff, because there's so much crazy stuff in Vader comics on like Mustafar and stuff. Like, show us some crazy stuff. Oh man. All right, guys. So probably another like 10 minutes, guys. Probably like another 10 minutes. And then I'll be back on later. Now, the stream later isn't necessarily for like celebration questions, but it'll be for like Funko related celebration questions. So if you guys want to come join that stream, link will be in the description. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for damn, it's 1 o'clock right now. Yo, time is flying by. So yeah, I'll give you guys another 10 minutes, and then I gotta take a little break before I hop on the next stream. So I'll try to get through as much as I can, and then any last minute supers that come in, I'll read before I jet out. So let's see. Sella Santini, do you think the actors know about Star Wars? I mean, some of them do. Some of the ones like Sam Witwer, yeah, he knows about Star Wars. But then you get like some of the newer actors, like the actress that played Reva. She even said she didn't know nothing about Star Wars. So I mean, some of them do, some of them don't. For some of them, it might just be like a job. Even some of the directors, man, like the director for Rogue One and Andor, he said he doesn't like Star Wars. Now, Rogue One was amazing though. Andor was okay in my book. I wasn't a huge fan, but I know a lot of fans did like it. So, I mean, yeah, it varies. SC, is your hotel far? How far are you getting there from your hotel? So, no, it's right across from the convention center. So, I got lucky, and I'm doing a room with my boy Ty, who had it booked from a long time ago. So, literally, we're walking to the show, which is so clutch. How big is the picture again? So they're usually 8x10. I don't know if over there it'll be a different size, because like in UK, I think you guys use different metrics for some things. So I don't know, but I know my book that I have for my photos, I think it's like 9x12 inches. So it's bigger than my 8x10. So there's a little wiggle room regardless. But at the very smallest, I would say 8x10 should be the smallest. Yeah, see, like you guys use, I don't know what that means. A5. I know those are like measurements for stuff over there. I don't know what that means, but it's something like that. Yeah. Nah, it wasn't written anywhere. I'm just from all the photos that I've gotten, they've always been 8x10s. But in the UK, it might be something maybe a little bit close to that, or a little bigger, maybe. I don't know. Beans, the coffee ones. Hope to see you on Friday. Yes, I'll be there. Say hi if you see me. Master Jedi. Star Wars Celebration 2025 is going to be huge. The 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith and 10th anniversary of The Force Awakens. Yeah, this one has me hyped. I'm hyped for London, of course, right? But I gotta stay hydrated, guys. Revenge of the Sith is my favorite movie. So that Revenge of the Sith panel is gonna be mind blowing, especially if they get Hayden and Hugh in there, which I'm pretty sure they will, because these guys have been consistently the past couple years on the con circuit. So that's gonna be awesome. And I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind seeing the 10th anniversary of the Force Awakens panel. So I'm not a huge fan of the sequel trilogy, right? And I know there's a lot of fans that love it, a lot of fans that hate it. I'm like, it's cool. It had some moments that I enjoyed, but The Force Awakens I did enjoy a lot. Like I thought it was a decent, good start, and it had a lot of potential, and the potential didn't go the way that most people or I wanted. So it's kind of like okay, but I wouldn't mind seeing that panel, and it'd be cool to see like Daisy Ridley, John Boyega, bring all the boys back, Oscar Isaac, like yeah, it'd be cool to see them on stage, like chopping it up, talking about their memories from The Force Awakens. So, yeah, this one is going to be epic. How long should you queue to get into a panel? 15 hours. Nah. So, Dan, the earlier you get there, the better. People start lining up officially at 8 is when you can line up. People probably will show up earlier. The earlier you're there, the closer you are to get in at 10 to the front of the line, the closer you are to get to the front of the line for those standby lines. So, yeah. See you at Pins on Fire. Yep, that's my first stop. Will they have pictures you can buy for autographs if you don't bring? Yeah, they will. They'll have a ton of pictures for you. Should I bring a foldable chair? You can. I'm bringing mine. It's like a small foldable one. It'll be in my backpack. So I'm bringing it with me just in case because I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. What time did you get for Yak Face signing on Friday? I got 1 p.m. Oh, let's see. I don't remember. I just had it up. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, this is 1 p.m. I wonder if that's just the time he's going to be at the table. Damn, it's probably going to be a long. Well, my Human photo op is at 12:10. So as soon as I get out of that, whatever time it is, I'll probably head to Yak Face's table and wait to get my vintage figure signed. But yeah, mine's at 1 p.m. too. Since you're hoping for Orlando, I'm gonna hope for it somewhere in Texas. Either way, if it's in the US, I'll be there. I've never been to Texas. I would love to go, especially if it's near the Holocron store, which is crazy. Let's go. Let's go to Texas. I'll go hang out with Luca and then ride a cattle or a sheep or something over there, whatever they do in Texas. Do you think Hayden will remember you from MegaCon? Oh, by MegaCon, do you mean this? So I don't know. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. I don't know. I was even debating on like when I walk up for the photo op, be like, "Hey man, do you remember me from last week at MegaCon?" Or saying like, "Hey, I just saw you last week at MegaCon," and just to see if he says anything. But like, if it was him, he's probably gonna say to everyone, "Oh, I do remember you," just to make me feel good. Because if I was him, I kind of would. Because like, even though it's not true, if I were to think that were true, you know how like cool that would make, like how special that would make me feel, like so I realistically I doubt it because his line was crazy. He had to have taken at least a couple thousand photos. But I guess we'll see. Maybe he'll be like, "Oh yeah, remember the beard or the glasses or something." We'll see. We'll see. I watched your videos for tips. Is there anything else you 100% recommend for first timers? Don't expect to do and see everything. Don't try to do too much. Like, just keep in mind a lot of stuff that you might plan might not work. Go with the flow as much as you can. If things don't go the way you plan them to, and just have all the extra stuff you need, like a battery charger to stay juiced up, snacks, because you might be so busy you might not get to eat, and then also water bottle. You got to stay hydrated and comfortable shoes. Comfortable shoes. So you could look at the shop right now, like literally. I don't know if you saw it earlier when we talked about it, but literally all you got to do is go to right here, shop dot StarWarsCelebration.com. That's it. Type that in and you can see everything in the store right now. So, Alexander, we talked about that earlier. You didn't see? Come on. Come on. So, on the map, it shows everything. Celebration stage, celebration standby queue. Galaxy stage, Galaxy standby queue. Twin Sun stage, I think that goes up to a different level, but here's the Twin Sun standby queue. So everything's on the map. It's all on the map. Just look at the map. It's on the map. Ethan says, "Can you shout out Liam Kneecap Nealand? Liam Kneecap Nealand? It's not one of those tricks. You're not trying to trick me, are you? Shout out to Liam Kneecap Nealand. Shout out. Liam. Are you Qui-Gon?" Dana says, "What time do you recommend lining up outside if you want to go to the Ahsoka panel without a QR code?" As early as you can get there. I would say no later than 8, but even then might be you might be towards the back of a massive crowd. So as early as you can. All right, guys. I think that is gonna wrap it up for now. I need to take a little breather until the next stream. NWK man, do you have any must-dos for a first timer? Is live in the moment, try to see and do as much as you can. Yeah, just try and see and do as much as you can, and don't expect to see all and do all. Just have fun. Just have fun. You're gonna have fun. Just have fun. That's it. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you for everyone that joined. Thank you for all the super chats. I appreciate you guys. If you're watching this on the replay, or if I didn't answer your question, comment down below your question, and I'll try to go through the comments at a separate time. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you.